and the United States national anthem. What a faux pas that was out there at the World Series.
I can't believe they even let it happen.
You think they would check something like that out?
You would think so, but yeah, you'd think they would have seen that when getting set up. They could have done something about it.
And our referee for this evening, Mr. Cassidy, who we are all familiar with here. We'll see how he's improved.
I can't believe it, but...
And we're ready for the opening face-off between the Atlanta Knights and the Fort Wayne Komets.
I thought the IHL was moving up.
And the Komets get the opening draw. Lucic tips it up to Chin at center ice. He dumps it down, and it's knocked into the zone by Loxo. Back in the corner, Atlanta fires it around the boards, up along the near boards. Lucic's in there. We've got Chin with the puck, drops it to Scotty Gruhl. Gruhl's being hooked off a shot from the point. Lucic getting some good wood on the puck lately. And Atlanta will break out of the zone until I get used to their names.
Loxo.
Into the Fort Wayne zone. Atlanta goes wide right side, tips it in front, slides through the crease and into the corner. Whoa, a nice hit thrown in there by Chin and McDonald. McDonald making his first start as a Comet tonight. Here comes Loxo, left wing side, crosses over. And that will be onside. Gruhl has the puck.
Long shift, Tim, real long shift for the guys to be out there.
In the corner, fought for in there, comes loose to Atlanta, back around behind their own net. And going in is Richison. He gets it back to Chin, right out front to Loxo, over to Dupuis at the right point. He puts a weak shot in on goal. Had to make the save, though. And it's backhanded around. Loxo just missed Chinner. Into the corner it goes, backhanded out, and the Komets keep it in. Fired right in on goal. Long rebound, picked up by Boyce. Here goes Boyce.
Oh, good move by Ian.
Boyce taking a look. Spins away from his man. Still has it in the corner. Kicks it loose, comes right out to Chinner. Collin takes a look, shoots a high one. Look out in lower 32. And the Komets with good opening pressure in the first minute or so.
That was nice. That gentleman slowed the puck down a little bit. That young lady was... that was a long shift for Collin Chin, Tim.
Yes, it was.
Well over a minute and a half. Most of your shifts early in the season like this, Tim, are what, 30 seconds, 35 seconds? They try to be. And as the season drags on, you might see them stay out a little bit longer once they get totally in condition.
Face off in the Atlanta zone. Kelly Hurd tries to get it. He has control of it. He takes it around behind, and picking it up for Atlanta is Hollander, our favorite man here in Fort Wayne. Got a lot of fans here, Jock does. Played off the boards, back to the Atlanta defense. They feed it up left wing. And it's going to be taken over by the Komets back in their own zone. Richison goes back to get it. He's being chased down. Fires it around the boards. A shot right out in front of the net, played off of Davidson's skate. Puts it up to Boyce. Boyce checked off the puck, but Davidson comes up with it. He goes to center, and he's checked off. Back over to Atlanta it goes. And Atlanta fires a high one in. Just about cleared the plexiglass. Dupuis picks it up for the K's. Up to Boyce at the blue line. Center ice, Atlanta. Gretzky picks it up and fires it right back in behind the net. Reddick leaves it there. And Dupuis picks it up around the boards it goes. Going to be fought for, and we'll have it comes loose. Atlanta keeps it in. And the Komets come out with it. Igor Chibriev. Here comes Igor.
Let's see him move. Oh!
Nice move, but he couldn't get through. Picking up the puck to Smith.
Nice shot
on goal. That's the second shot on goal from the Komets so far in the game. Atlanta yet to first get their first one. Kocur has it. He shoots. The rebound lays there and picked up by the Atlanta defense. They can't clear it. Chibriev right over to the side. Kocur missed the rebound.
They're peppering him, Tim.
And the Komets are fired up, folks. Let me tell you, completely different from 2 weeks ago. Back in front. Oh, just missed his man. The guy had good position. Myers for Atlanta fires it in. Reddick will knock it down. Rivers, I guess his name is. It's hard to read that teal they have on there. You can't read it. Atlanta plays it off the boards up the left wing. It's intercepted by Kocur momentarily. Lucic picks it up and dumps it back down into the zone. 16-12 left, first period play, no score yet. And skating in is Gruhl. He keeps it in. Loxo back to Gruhl. He's got Middendorf. Through. The defense made a nice sliding block of that pass attempt.
You see those, Tim? Those are going to come. Those plays are going to come. They keep working at it.
And it's into the corner in the Fort Wayne zone. Back to get it is Lucic. Middendorf goes in, throws the body. Atlanta breaks it out. They backhand try and is picked up by... Oh, nice save by Reddick. A rebound. Another save.
Oh, no cross check.
Middendorf lets it go up, and it's going to be caught by Laxo. Back to Max. Here goes Middendorf. Left wing to Gruhl. He fires! And a save made. No rebound is going to be out there this time.
That's it. Now there's the crowd.
Good pressure by the Komets.
There's the crowd of last year, Tim. They're back here.
Well, there's a few empty seats here, folks, tonight, and it's probably all you Fairweather fans out there that just because they don't win, you don't come out. So you're missing a good one so far tonight.
That's right.
But it's nice to know we got at least 6,500 or so people here that are faithful to the Komets.
I think that's what Mike Flonky was saying before we came upstairs here, right around 7. Right around 6,500 paid at 7 o'clock.
And the faceoff goes to the K's. Richison throws it right in there, and the save is made by Littman. And dumped down into the Fort Wayne zone. There will be no icing. The Komets race back to pick it up. Kelly Hurd. Right over to Davidson. Davidson spins around, plays it off the glass, and it goes back down to the Atlanta zone. No icing. Look at Hurd brush down there. Boy, he really put the rush on. Comes out to Davidson.
Ouch.
Look out. That one stayed in. And Boyce puts a heck of a hit. Look at the Komets fly out there tonight. They're swarming. Right out in the...
Oh, and there was...
Oh, now that should have been a penalty.
Yes, he's got him.
And he got Boyce. He cross-checked Boyce, and the penalty call is going to be made. So, cross-check to Atlanta.
Amazing, Tim. Cassidy's first call, I agree with. Unbelievable.
Folks, mark this on your calendar. Randy agrees with the call.
It's October 23rd, 1992.
And our boy Jock. We got him listed here as Jack. Somebody mess up.
It's nice to know in remembrance of Jock Collender, everybody's wearing a part of his equipment tonight.
So the Komets on the power play. Jocko gets a 2-minute cross check, and he's in the sin bin. So the Komets with Middendorf, Chin, Gruhl, Kocur, and Richison on the power play unit, ready for the face-off. And it goes to the Komets back into their own line. They'll have to go back and pick it up. And getting it is Richison behind his net. And out come the K's. Colin Chin down the left wing. Chin into the zone. Looks around, drops it off to Kocur,
nice
back to Richison. Fire over into the corner. Colin backhands it around to Max. Middendorf takes a look. And he still has the puck. He puts it back to Gruhl, back to Max. Max winds up, shoots, and the rebound. Poke!
Oh, just about.
And now we're going to have a
outside. Playing stick above the shoulder.
On the power play means you go outside the zone if you're on the power play. And it goes all the way back to the Komet zone. I'm sorry. We'll get it right, folks. Randy, you want to say hello to some people that...
Well, just before the game, Tim, Jim Amsus was talking to me, and he says, by the way, Mike Mullen, my cousin, is living in Florida now, in Sarasota, matter of fact, and why don't you say hi to him, because I send him occasional tapes of you guys, and yes, I appreciate that. We'll just say hi to Mike Mullen in Sarasota, Florida, hurricane country.
Down there in the sunshine, most of the time. And the Komets win the draw. They have power play time to run for 1:15 yet. Middendorf, and up comes Max. He gets it motoring. He drops it over to the right wing. Gruhl. Back to Chin in the corner. Return pass, couldn't make it. Oh, Komets come up with it. Scott Gruhl.
Boy, look at him handle that puck.
Back to the point. Kocur, a one-timer, high and wide. 50 seconds left in the Komets power play, and it goes down the length of the rink. And back for the Komets is Corey Kocur. Picks it up. Komets on a line change. 40 seconds left in the Komets power play. And that shot in. That's going to be an icing. He shot it in about 2 feet shy of the red line. Didn't have it quite far enough.
I thought that was kind of a bad play, Tim. You got to get up by the red line and then just as you're crossing over, then dump it in. But
he fired a little early there.
He's about 10 feet far side of the red line.
So the Komets come out.
But see this though. Referee's made a mistake. Komets did touch the puck first.
Well, then all you can do is face it off at center ice.
In that event.
So that's what's going to happen. The face-off will be at center ice. Taking the draw for the K's is Lee Davidson. He has Hurd, Dave Smith, Dupuis, and Bobby J. 28 seconds left in the Komets power play. Shots on goal so far, 9-2 in favor of the Komets. So that shows you how they've been flying so far.
I think Mark Wilkins was telling me, Mike's his brother. Mark was telling me that Cassie is under NHL contract, I believe, this year. That doesn't floor you.
Okay, well, so far he's done all right tonight. Hurd takes the pass. Komets on the power play. It's in the zone, but picked up by Atlanta, and they try to backhand.
Whoa!
And it's caught by Hurd. He has right in front of the net Smith, but he couldn't get his net.
You sound just like Bob Chase.
Right. Thanks, by the way, to Bob Chase for being our guest on Comet Corner a week ago. And it's a good possibility, folks, it'll be on tonight, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. We might be able to rerun it. There's some open time. Komets take a shot from Hurd, and it just goes a little bit wide. Atlanta picks up the rebound, and here they come. Komet power play time has expired. Both sides equal strength. Into the zone. Reddick tried to flip it, but
Pokey missed
a good thing he didn't get his stick on it. Around the boards, Bob J. It's into Smith's feet. And it's kept in by the Knights. Atlanta into the slot. Oh, Pokey went down. He made the save. And we have 12:21 left. First period play, no score yet. Understand we got the Komet Old Timers going to be playing here. They're going to be playing a very special team that's been around for a while. Randy, you want to fill us in on that?
That's right, Tim. The Flying Fathers will be in town on November 11th at 7 p.m. That's 7 p.m. and not 7:30, but 7 p.m.
That's a Wednesday night, folks.
I believe so. All tickets are $4 for any seat in the house, and these guys have been on Real People and had a few TV appearances.
They are good. I've heard of them and seen them. A shot from Atlanta goes way up in the air and around to McDonald. He tried to clear it out. Look out. Reddick makes a kick save, and it goes all the way to the boards. Fired right back in by Atlanta. Around behind the net. McDonald back there to check. Looking around. Atlanta keeps it in. Now they've got some pressure on. Right in front there's our man Lucic. He's got Laxo going down the left wing. Boyce, nice drop to Chibriev. Here goes Igor. He had his man down.
Yes!
Oh, my, I can't believe the open. Missed the open net.
Great job by Igor.
Yes. Drew the goalie down. And the goalie was completely out of the play, and Igor put it right out front and just missed the open net. Close call.
I was ready for the old high five, Tim, because I thought Boise put it in.
10-4. Shots on goal in favor of the Komets.
Komets have definitely had control this period, Tim.
Oh, yes.
Unlike the last two games. Well, I don't know. One of the last two games, they had possession of the puck quite a bit in the first period. They just sort of fizzled out. But you see a lot of more unity out there. A lot more puck control, especially in the power play that failed to score. But
no, but it was exciting to watch.
Good controlled power play.
Chin plays it off the boards, pucks at center ice. Atlanta picks it up. They dump it back down into the Fort Wayne zone. Dupuis back for the K's. Around the boards it goes. Gruhl waits for it. Scott tips it out to center. Chinner just goes off his stick. Tipped back to the Fort Wayne line. Defense. Richison picks it up. And Gruhl has it picked off his stick. Who's going to come up with it? Atlanta has it. They fire it into the Comet corner. And Dupuis picks it up for the K's. Chinner. Blue. I thought maybe Scott could tip that one loose. Shot wide of the Fort Wayne net. Looking for help in the slot, and the shot deflects wide.
You're going to kid
have
me.
A penalty here. Looks like a hold.
Hold the stick, he said.
Hold
I
the
can
stick.
hear that from here. It's going to be against Atlanta, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be against number 9, Keith Osborne. We'll get 2 minutes for holding the lumber.
I saw just as Kocur pushed a player out in the slot area, Cassidy's arm went up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! They're not gonna call a penalty on that.
10:40 left. 10-4. Shots on goal for the Komets, and they are on their second power play of the night. 2 minutes, holding the stick to Keith Osborne.
The Knights are the farm club of the new Tampa Bay Lightning. Am I correct there, Tim?
You are.
Same colors. And they've had a very strong season up to date. Finally got beat the other night.
Callender takes a good check from Kocur.
Whoa!
Look out. Hey, Callender doesn't have his beard. No wonder I didn't recognize him. Oh, nice pass to Richison. He takes it into the zone. Picked off the boards by Smith. Davidson back out to the point to Richison. He fires it in. And Atlanta tips it out to center ice. And back goes Grant. Whoop.
Come on, boys.
Little miscommunication there. Here comes Kelly Hurd. Right wing to Kocur. He'll flip it in. And the Komets should control in the zone. Around behind the net it goes. Picked up by the defense of Atlanta. Nice hit by Kocur. And both sides will make a line change. Bob J behind his own net.
Come on, boys.
Chin was a little off balance in that. He couldn't really pass it that good. He was on, see him leaning a lot.
I saw Pokey leaning there. Kind of scared me.
Scott Gruhl has it back over to Chin. He tips it into the Atlanta zone around behind the net, played by Littman, the goaltender, David Littman. Goals against average of 4. Here comes Atlanta, 3-on-2 to the Komet zone. They got the open man, and we got a score from Atlanta.
That was a weak goal, Tim.
Score from Atlanta, 11:59. 10:59 of the first period. Atlanta gets the early lead, 1-0 on their 5th shot on goal, a 3-on-2 break.
Backhand over Pokey's shoulder. Just, I don't know if it was going fast enough to blow out the candle, but sometimes those are the deceptive ones. Tougher ones to handle, the slow ones.
I'll agree with that. You get set for a nice hard shot, and here comes this changeup at you, and it just gets you all messed up.
Yeah, Polk's been catching a lot of flack so far this year, but I got some trust in him. He can come back.
In the Atlanta zone, Komets have the puck. Atlanta with the early lead, 1-0. We got 8:46 left in the first period. Out to the deep slot. A shot by McDonald. Back to McDonald at the point. He feeds it over to Boyce. Just missed him. And over to get it is Igor Chibriev. Chibriev back to Boyce. Boyce out to the point to Ratushny. He shoots it just a little bit wide of the net. Oh, and McDonald. Here we go, 2-on-1. But getting back is Boyce. And Boyce did a good job of getting back. Look out right there on the side of the net. Boyce hustled to get back. Really hustled because they had a 2-on-1 there.
Yeah, McDonald tried to force him to play a little bit too much there, and it was just a little bit too late. Found himself
handling the shoot-off duties between periods, Randy.
Thanks for reminding me.
And you got that truck to give away yet, right?
Hopefully.
How wide is that hole? How much wider than a puck?
Actually,
enough, right?
Yeah, I could make it someday.
Yeah. You
Ice
shot
was
long
cleaned
enough. And blindfold you. Here goes Gretzky for Atlanta chasing it down. He takes a strong hit from Richison. And it comes over to Kelly Hurd. He just tips it past his man, but the Atlanta defense is there. And I don't have a number 5 on my program sheet, Randy. I don't know who he is. And I can't read that teal name on that black. And right out in front of the Komets net is Lucic. Over to Kelly Hurd. 7:40 left, first period of play. K's onside, Hurd breaks through, and the save made it. The rebound's loose. Good chance for the Komets. It's going to come if they keep doing that. Dropped back and going through. Smith checking his man, and it's going to come off to Davidson. He knocks it down, and he flips it out to center ice and fired right back in on goal. The blocker save made by Reddick. Jay around the net to Lucic. Up the ice it goes, but Atlanta picks it off, and the rebound from the shot is still kept in by Atlanta. Callender tries to backhand it in front. Callender takes the... Oh, hit the post.
Hit the post.
Brother. That looked like Scott Gruhl stuff there, didn't it?
It sure did.
Out to center ice. We lucked out there, folks. That one hit the post flush on and came right out. Lucic behind his own net. 6:45 left, first period of play. Komets down by 1. Stevenson picked that one off, and the Komet defense is behind the Komets net. Callender in there, Jay, Hurd. And down to the Atlanta zone, no icing on the play. Going back to pick it up is Sean Rivers. Lead pass goes into the Fort Wayne zone. Right side, Pokey the save. The rebound goes all the way to look out to the side of the net. A stuff attempt missed. Over by the near side, a shot wide. Laxo there. Look at this. We got Gruhl here. He couldn't get the straight on pass. He still works his way around there. And a penalty call. Penalty call. Look out! That is wide by Laxo.
There's the dive, Tim. I don't think that was... Wait a minute.
He's going to call unsportsmanlike, I believe. I believe he's going to call unsportsmanlike. Yep. I don't know if that's going to be the call.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
As Gruhl goes into the penalty box. Yep, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. That's stretching it, folks. Here comes your replacement, Randy, for the last 5 minutes.
I'm just flabbergasted.
Hi, Joe. Randy is flabbergasted. So outside the blue line, Komets find themselves short-handed on a unsportsmanlike conduct call on Scott Gruhl. And the face-off goes to Atlanta.
So much for respect for Cassidy.
Boy, I tell you.
Oh, that was a... Oh.
Down into the Fort Wayne zone it goes. Reddick will play it off the boards. Look out, here comes Atlanta. Near boards. Fought for and dumped out down to the Atlanta zone by Davidson. Going back to get it. Rivers for Atlanta. Jason Lafreniere. Vincelette on the ice, former Indianapolis Ice. And Pokey get out front. Vincelette out there, number 25, and it's in the Komet zone, and it's going to be shot all the way down the ice. 5 minutes left in the first period. Komets shorthanded for 1:06 yet. Here comes Jocko. Here he comes down the left wing side into the Fort Wayne zone. He throws around behind the net, puts it out to the right point. Goes back and around behind. Vincelette tries to throw it out front. Nobody there but the Komets. Here comes Laxo. Laxo and Chin. And here goes the K's. A shot, and the save made by...
For crying out loud. You blow the whistle.
He held it long enough for a whistle, but...
Jeez.
It wasn't called. And that was a little weak. Off the boards, Lucic plays it. And it gets over Collender's stick. Atlanta on the power play to Gretzky. Gretzky hits the skates of his forward, and it goes back down into the common zone. Gretzky fires it on around the boards, picking it up around behind the net, all the way around the near boards, and clears the zone. 7 seconds left in the penalty. That's going to take care of the power play. Randy, have a good time.
I will.
We got into the zone. Gretzky stops and picking it up. Chibriev for the Komets. They play it back out to center ice and flip back into the Komets zone behind the net. Hi, Joe Harkins. How you doing?
Hey, Tim. Glad to be back.
Good. Filling in for Randy. Seats all warmed up. Here we go. Chibriev down into the Atlanta zone. Picked off his stick, put back on the defense. Richison over to Kelly Hurd. Oh, can he get it through? And we got Chibriev on a semi-break. And he can't get the backhand through. Komets looking a lot better tonight than they were 2 weeks ago, huh?
One shift there that we let down, but...
The 3-on-2, yeah. Winding up shooting. Reddick, a long rebound, comes off the skate of Richison around behind to Max. And Max puts it down to the Atlanta zone. Picking it up to the unknown defenseman, number 5. Don't have his number. Hey, there we go. By Davidson. Into the zone he goes. He's got Dave Smith with him. Backhand! Oh!
How did he miss it?
How did they miss it?
He didn't get the shot off? I don't know.
2 open nets the Komets have had and couldn't get it in there. Smith with it to Middendorf. Middendorf over to Lucic. Lucic takes a look. Oh, and their long rebound comes all the way out, and going back to get it is 2-on-1 break for Atlanta. Here they come. He shoots there to score.
How do you like that?
Komets with good pressure, and then Atlanta comes down 2-on-1. Both their goals breaks on the advantage.
How many times have you seen that where the game should be tied and they come down and score?
Isn't that true with hockey? How many times can you see the pressure down there and then they come right down and score? You're exactly right, Joe. 2-0 Atlanta with 2:17 left in the first period. Well, don't want to dig too deep a hole here.
Atlanta didn't look that good at the start, but they've came on a little bit, but they still look like they're beatable. Case have to work on our special teams. That's what's killing us right now.
Here we go. Chinner has it for the Komets. Got 2 minutes left in the first period. Chinner shoots. Nice save by the goaltender. Laxo picks up the rebound. He fires it on around the boards to Chin. Chin tries to get it back to Gruhl. Can't get it done. Up the ice comes Atlanta to center. And they'll make a line change on the play. 1:45 left. First period. 2-0 Atlanta. 15-8 shots on goal in favor of the Komets. Colin Chin backhands it into the corner, and the Komets will make a line change. Lipuma for Atlanta throws it down in, and Reddick makes a pad save. Richison with it. 1:25 left, first period of play. Richison threads the needle over to Kocur, goes in behind, and Lippman plays it around the boards. Dave Smith right out front, and Chibriev was right there.
He's looked good tonight, Igor.
And all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing call against the Atlanta Knights with 1:07 left, first period of play.
You and Randy talked about Phil Berger being on the bench tonight.
No, I haven't seen him over there. Is he on the bench, dressed?
He's not dressed. He's sitting out. That's what I meant. I know you had a phone call on your talk show the other night that the guest caller was curious of why Phil Berger has not played. What? This is our sixth game. He hasn't played yet. Me too. I like Phil.
Well, I'm assuming he'll try to get his chance. Less than a minute to play.
Here we go.
Zone, Kocur, and tell you, Lippman looking sharp out there tonight. Here comes Atlanta down into the Fort Wayne zone. Look out. And Pokey hangs on to that one. But their goaltender, David Littman, looking rather sharp tonight. He gave up to, opened up the net twice for us, and we just couldn't get it in.
That seems to boost the old goalie's confidence too. Once they, you know, when they're out of the play totally and they still don't score, it has to boost your confidence. Like, well, you maybe have some magic there, and the longer we go, if we don't get a goal on him soon, it's gonna be real tough.
Yep. A few Fairweather fans didn't show up tonight because we're 1-4.
What's your guess tonight? This is the first time you've had a chance to guess the attendance, because usually we're sold out.
That's right. I'll say 7.
I asked one of the ticket takers. He said 65.
Oh, well, sure. You asked a ticket taker and want me to, is there anything bet on that?
That's what Randy does, though, doesn't he?
Oh, he
gets it from the ticket office, right?
He counts them as they come in. Gets out here early. And picked off by Atlanta, dumped back into the Fort Wayne zone. Reddick knocks it down. Lucic, 26 seconds left in the period, up to Ian Boyce. To Davidson. Davidson and Hurd. And drop back off. Atlanta picks that up.
Kept in.
Goes back out to McDonald. And Goaltender to center ice, 12 seconds left. Jock Goaltender fires it around the boards and kept in. Lucic a shot and rebound
is way out.
And that's going to do it for the first period of play. 2-0 the score in favor of the Atlanta Knights over the Fort Wayne Komets. 17-10 shots on goal in the first period in favor of the Komets. And I'd like to thank Joe Harkins of Live Wires DJ Service for coming in and stepping in for Randy.
Thanks, Tim.
Always nice to see you.
I'd like to say before we go, I'd like to say hi to my dad, who is up here from Florida, just to see the hockey
set up. Judy, in the future, you're more than welcome to come back and try it again.
You know, Tim, I think I would have been, if I was here, I would have been happy to be that guiding force to help her up that ladder.
Yeah, well, if you understand a fear of heights, though, nothing works. Nothing works. Money, nothing will get you to go up.
I could have been that big stabilizer factor in the rear for her.
How did we end up getting Sue Tilbury in this shoot-off anyhow? Huh?
She had a, Bobby Laxo, offsides, 3-on-2. Well, she had a, what do you call those things? Like a program? Something like a program?
Yeah, you ought to know. You sell them. Or work on them all year.
Oh, yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, okay.
So Judy Morton will be along this year, folks. Believe you me, once we get the platform set up, that is kind of hairy going up that ladder, especially if it starts to slide to the left or the right, as it has for you and me. Remember how we used to crawl up that iron ladder down there?
Yeah,
down the
go up the
catwalk?
this ladder any day.
Here we go, Laxo into the zone, and he loses it off the stick, and it's underneath, looks like it might be the goalie. Looks like the goalie might be injured. Lippman down on the ice. And he slowly gets back up. Kind of woozy, Randy.
I didn't see it happen, and
well, he looks like he's going to make it. He's had a pretty good game so far, Lippman has.
Well, we're out shooting them 17-10.
Fans waving at the camera, having a good time at Comet Hockey. Well, both of the Atlanta goals came off, one off a 3-on-2 break and the other one off a 2-on-1 break.
Yeah, and I missed the second one. I was down there in the...
that came on a 2-on-1 break.
Scavenging for shoot-off contestants. I don't know why those people don't help me out and come down a couple minutes early. Oh, well, they're excited. They're watching the game and just sort of get caught up.
Lose track of time. In behind the Atlanta net. Forechecking is McDonald. Goes down into the Fort Wayne zone, and Reddick plays it to Loxo. Loxo around the boards, and it's picked up by Gruhl. Comes off to him, over to Chin, and he's got Loxo breaking into the zone. Loxo goes. He waits for some help. Tries to get the pass through to Gruhl, but it's tipped back out to center ice where Retuzny has it for the K's to Lusick. Lusick tried to clear it in, but it hit the stick of Atlanta. Here they come. Fanned on the pass, fired back into the Fort Wayne corner. Goes back out to the point one time in front. Reddick to save. Lafreniere. Excuse me. Over to Scott Gruhl. Gruhl's bumped, but he still has the puck taken off his stick, but we have an offside at the Fort Wayne line.
It just seems like, Tim, their timing is really going down the hill since that first 5 or 10 minutes of the first period. Just is not crisp and accurate like it was that first 8 minutes or so, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were devastating on the power play. We weren't getting the shots. We were really controlling the puck. And that's part of it.
In the Fort Wayne zone, in the corner. Puck comes loose. Atlanta off the side of the net. Fought for in there. Still in the corner. Bob J has it. Fires it just outside the blue line. Davidson to Hurd. There goes Kelly. Tries to get around his man. He's hauled down. Penalty call. Cassidy. Well, you figure that you're either going to get the penalty call or go to the box yourself or unsportsmanlike. I guess it's just a judgment call as to whether he thinks the guy took a dive or not.
Oh, just like in our defensive zone over there, Tim, Retuzny had the shot, had the puck in the corner with another Comet player and an Atlanta player, and they were up against the boards. What did he do? He tried to shoot up between the players and the boards, and got stuck right there. They're not really thinking crisp. They got to handle the puck and take it out of the zone. They have to skate it out. But early season, beginning of the season, little mistakes that they're hopefully going to clear up as the season draws.
Look at this. Penalty against Atlanta. Delay a game.
Oh, he's taping the stick. What a joke.
Did he just not call? Yes, I think he called a penalty on Atlanta.
Oh, no, he's taping the stick on the bench.
Looked like Cassidy went over and, I think he did call. He did. He called another penalty on Atlanta, probably for delay a game. Unsportsmanlike. So the Komets find themselves with a 2-man advantage for 2 minutes. And right now, Randy, I mean, he's going to give us a 2-man advantage. You're almost going to have to take advantage of this here and get 2 goals.
Get a goal in the first minute and a half. You get another goal with 45 seconds or 15 seconds to go.
So out for the Komets would be Middendorf, Chin, Gruhl, Richison, and Kocur. Kocur's shot is deflected. It goes to Colin Chin. Chinner looks around. Puts it back to Kocur. Kocur, cross point pass to Richison. Feeds it over to Middendorf. Couldn't get his stick on it, and it's going to be played.
Oh, thought he was going to keep it in.
Down to the Comet blue line.
Come on, boys.
Kocur picks it up. 1:36 left in the 2-man advantage to the Komets.
Come on, fellas.
Line.
That was a bad pass there. Come on, guys.
Here goes Middendorf. Drops it off to Gruhl, who tries to get it back to Richison, and he finally does. Over to Kocur. He feeds it in there, Lippman the save. Off to Middendorf. Middendorf, 1:10 left in the 2-man advantage. A shot, and it deflects wide.
Over.
To Richison.
Oh, they got Jenner. There we go. No, Richison missed that first shot. Fan on it. Richison missed that first shot and fan a little bit. I think about everybody out there except Colin Chin, which is waiting right there at the doorstep. Upper corner.
So Chin gets the goal. Assist to Richison.
And I'd say Kocur too. No, we got a minute left.
And that is Chin's first goal of the year, hard to believe. Call it. Richison and Kocur assist on Chin's goal. They still have 50 seconds.
There you go.
Play time. Kelly Hurd, left wing. He will break in. Oh, shot!
Yes! Yes! That.
And Atlanta takes the timeout. And boy, we called that one, Randy. We said we had to capitalize, and the Komets did exactly that. 2-2.
You know, I think this is a real bad play by Gene Ubriaco. Man with a lot of experience as an NHL coach, player, played with the Chicago Blackhawks. I think it's awful early to be pulling a timeout when somebody's tied you. I think he's wasted that.
Yeah, because
two-man advantage. You can't fault the team for that.
Good point.
And yeah, I think that's a bad call. He's gonna be sorry he did that one.
He might need it later on, and he won't have it.
Of course, this is the same coach that was coaching in Pittsburgh when Pittsburgh went up 6-0 against the Detroit Red Wings, and the Red Wings came back and tied it 6-6. So I ran into him after the game, and what a game, coach. He says, yeah, a lot of mistakes. I said, oh, at least 6.
So Davidson gets the goal. Hurd and Bob Jay on the assist. Both goals, power play goals for the Komets. And it's tied up 2-2 in the second period, 16-17 left to go. And the Komets definitely played that one by the textbook.
There's a kid playing the guitar down there. Boy, he's noisy with that thing, isn't he?
Boy, there goes Boyce, right wing side of the Atlanta zone, drops it back, and it comes out of the zone. Ratushny has it. He fires it back in. Komets get on side. Atlanta picks it up, and it's out to Boyce at center ice. Puts it back on the defense to Jay. Back to Davidson. Here goes Lee. Into the zone. Drops it back to Boyce. Ian back around behind the net, and
nobody there.
Picks it up. Ian on his backhand side there. And here we go. McConnell takes his men into the boards, and Pokey Reddick shoves it out to Boyce.
Very important move, Tim. Very important move by Pokey Reddick, getting back into the game. He made a couple little mistakes here, and he's being very aggressive, getting back in the game. Good job by Lusig behind the net.
Play goes on, out to center ice and down to the Atlanta zone. No icing.
Nice hit. Nice
Back
hit.
to Reddick. Reddick going out of the net a lot farther now.
That's all right if he has control of the puck.
McDonald. Not McDonald, but MacDonald. Whoa! Heck of a collision between McDonald and Chris Lipama. And an air ball. And Pokey made the save, dropped it into the corner.
That's it, Kerry. Good job, good job.
Lucic did a little holding there. Did you notice that?
No.
Well, I wonder if Cassidy saw that. Evidently not. Comes back out of the deep slot, intercepted by the Komets. McDonald makes a diving shot.
Good job.
Out it goes. Third back into the Fort Wayne zone. Lucic has it for the K's. If you just joined us, it's an all-new game, 2-2. Komets tied it on 2 power play goals. Laxo tips it down to Atlanta's defense. Back out to Gretzky. Gretzky has it. He goes to the Fort Wayne line, drops it off. Attempting shot. Look out. Good handling. Here comes Chibriev. Igor Chibriev in over to goal. Nice. Hey, that might work out. Oh, Dupuis.
Oh,
the rebound. Where is it? Underneath the goalie. And here we go.
Well, let's see. I don't think he's going to call anything. Cassie was making the turn around the net when
push and shove, and that's all it's
when Gruhl gave the Atlanta player a load of a two-hander. I think Ken Elliott was over there, could see it pretty good. Ken, Ken standing up there in the row back in the lower 20, up on the rail.
As we look at Keith Osborne for the Atlanta Knights. Now what do we got? High stick call. And it's going to go to Gruhl.
Well, maybe he did see it. Maybe he did make the turn a little quicker than I thought he was.
Delayed call by Mr. Cassidy. So Scott goes to the penalty box for high sticking, and Atlanta will go on the power play.
See Chuck Lake down here in front of me, way down in section 9. From Auto Bumper Exchange. Chuck, a big season ticket holder. Must have about 8, I think. He was making the high stick sign, I believe.
Face-off goes to the Komets. They're shorthanded. Richison dumps it in behind the net. Picked up by Jock Callender. Callender had a good playoff in the Stanley Cups last year, too.
Hey, he got a ring.
And off the boards it goes. Callender keeps it in. And all the way down the ice it goes. Littman will have to come out and play it. You got a team stat on Atlanta, Randy? It shows where they're from or anything?
Oh, a bio.
Bio?
No.
Kind of interesting in this Littman. He looks pretty good for having a 4.0 goals against. Here we go, a shot, and a nice sliding block made by Boyce. Tipped back into the corner, but Boyce is there. Can't quite clear it out, kept in by Atlanta. All the way out to the point, and Boyce
what a move!
was going flat down and still managed to get the puck out of the zone. Here comes Lafreniere to Maltaz. And they got a man open on the side of the net, and I think they're seeing, okay, that's going to clear the line.
Colin Chin doesn't guilty of that one.
Back out to center ice, Callender. And he kept his balance, got the pass off, but intercepting it is Laxo. Can't break around the man.
Oh!
Into the zone goes Gretzky, drop back to Multi. He looks around, puts it back over to Gretzky in the corner. Gretzky back out to the point. Callender with it, feeds it through, and intercepted by Dupuis.
Skate with it.
Got Laxo breaking, couldn't quite get it to him. Callender intercepted the pass.
Oh, I would have called that offside.
I would have too, by about 2 feet.
So did about 2,000 people.
Around behind the net, power play has expired. Both sides are equal strength right there in front. He lost sight of the puck, and the Komets should
2-on-1, 2-on-1.
Here comes Gruhl and Laxo. Into the zone he goes. Gruhl fakes. Oh, and the goalie played it great.
Two-line pass.
Okay.
Now what we got?
I don't know. Let's hang on. With Cassidy, you never know, but I think it's a penalty on Atlanta. And it's going to be a penalty on Atlanta's.
I'll be darned. I thought
arguing.
Uh-oh.
Goaltender.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Jack Goaltender gets the call.
Ooh. I can handle that. Not to mention, Tim, but it's in the Atlanta zone, too, the face-off.
All right. Goaltender gets a 4-minute minor for roughing. So let's see what the Komets can generate on this power play. Thank you, Jock. Well, we got a different audio set up here or something, Randy, but it sure is a lot louder on the ears. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh.
It was just wide of the post.
Oh, good hit by Chin. Stick on him, stick on him, stick on him.
You say that again?
Sorry.
Here we go. Short-handed. Whoa, what a hit.
Good. Class A hit, Tim.
And here come the Komets. Chin back to Middendorf. Max goes wide, loses his edge.
No tripping.
And over there, look out. Oh, brother,
yeah.
I didn't want to see Collins go into the boards head first. Back over to Middendorf.
Point.
Back over to Kocur. Oh, he lost control just temporarily. Chin puts it back behind the net. Gruhl. And it comes out to Kocur. He winds up, shoots, and a rebound. Comes right back to Chin. He can't get it.
Oh!
And it clears the zone, and we're going to have a penalty call against the Komets. Middendorf. Are we not? I can't believe it. He was pointing at Middendorf, looking at Middendorf, but Atlanta goes to the box.
I think it's both of them, Tim.
Okay, they're both going to go. All right.
Atlanta player with a sombrero attached to his head.
So who is that from Atlanta? I can't make it out. He's got 20. Is that Lipama? Chris Lipama and Middendorf will get 2 apiece. Now, with the new rule this year, how does that figure on the skaters on the ice?
I think they just skate short again, right? So you'd have 4 on 3. 4 on
3.
Yeah, 4 on 3. Your kind of hockey, remember?
That's right. I love it.
In the old days, you could replace that man just against the players. Now it is penalized against the team.
So Al Sims standing there waiting to hear the result of this call.
I was in Chicago last Sunday night with Ron and Greg and Pete, the guys from Acme Printing, and hockey tickets courtesy of the boys there. And Ron was around looking for a tie for Al.
Uh-oh. Max is gone. That's why he was looking at Max and pointing. Max got a 5-minute cross-checking major and an automatic game misconduct. Atlanta gets a 2-minute minor for roughing. So this will work out rather strangely. Middendorf's penalty is a major. We have 3 minutes and 2 seconds left on the penalty to Goaltender. And their other player will have to go into the box for 2 minutes, and they're trying to get it sorted out now. Cassidy skates slowly over to the scorekeeper and trying to figure out what's that rule book say about this stuff now.
What page is that on?
So they finally get the other 2 minutes up on the board. So the talk goes on as we look at the scoreboard here. 5 minutes for Max and 3:02 and 2 for Atlanta. And Cassidy talks things over down there. So the Komets will come out with who knows? And the conversation goes on. 2-2 the score. 10:37 left in the second period. You got another shoot off in the second period?
No, I don't.
Done for the night, huh? Good for you. So the delay goes on. The Komets will go out with 4 skaters.
They're going to be short for 5 minutes, Tim.
And Atlanta has 3 skaters. Okay, 4 on 3 for 2 minutes. And then 4 on 4
for 3 minutes.
For the 3, well, yeah, 3 minutes. So it's about even, really. Except that. Now I see what they were talking about, Randy. Trying to figure out how to work it out, I guess. So here we go. Komets have a power play, even though they had a 5-minute major to Middendorf. And here comes Kocur. He shoots, and it's wide. Trying to get back to get it as Richison, but it gets past him. He's got it at center ice. 4 on 3 skaters. Kocur bangs it off the corner boards. Picking it up is Hurd.
Nice slice on Atlanta.
We got a penalty on Atlanta now.
It's delayed.
A shot, and off the side of the net, in behind the goal it goes, and touching the puck. Atlanta hasn't touched it now. I don't think he touched it.
Oh, what a bad call. Well, bad whistle, I should say.
Slash to Atlanta.
Now, why is that? Unusual time to blow the whistle, Tim. A delayed call, and Atlanta never had possession of the puck. Never had controlled possession of the puck as it goes.
So, Mr. Boston goes into the sin bin, and that will be delayed because you can't skate with less than 3 skaters. So, even though we have a major penalty on Max, and he's out of the game, that's the bad part about it, we have the power play. So 4 on 3. And as soon as the 1:15 expires on Lippima's penalty, then the other 2 minutes will go up.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
For, jeez. Okay, here we go. This is what I like. We got action. Don't try to figure out math. Kocur, a shot. Lifting the rebound. Trickles just wide in behind the net.
Interference.
And down the ice it goes. Reddick's going to come out and headman that puck. That's the way, Pokey.
Oh, I love that. You know I do.
Here comes Gruhl. They're on sides. Gruhl getting hooked on the play. To Dave Smith. Back out to Colin Chin. Chinner looks around to Kocur. No clear shot, so he will skate it out. The Chin one-timer way off the blocker of Littman. Into the corner, and it's going to go down the ice again.
I like this, Pokey. Good job. I love it. I love it.
Picking it up, Kocur, and Atlanta makes the change. Here comes Corey. Corey into the zone. Looks a quick shot. Nice wrist shot. Down into the Fort Wayne zone it goes. 8:56 left. 2-2. Gruhl. Chinner at center ice. To Dupuis. And around the boards it goes. Atlanta has it. They will just bring it out to center and dump it in probably. No, they got offense on their mind. Okay, now we've got Dupuis to Davidson. And, off of Hurd, we got Dupuis. Takes a walk in. Rebound, lays there. Wide. Good chance. Gruhl at the point, takes the pass from Hurd. Back over to Dupuis. Back to Scott. He winds up. Oh, look at this. Thought for a minute Davidson was going to be able to get it. Gruhl winds up again. Shoots one, and Littman was way down on the ice looking for it. Oh, that hit him right in the schnoz. Did you see that?
Yes.
Hey, here we go.
Point.
They had the chance right there. They should have shot earlier. Dupuis back to the deep slot. He fires it, and it's right there in front. Davidson kicks it back out, and that clears the zone. Dupuis back to Kelly Hurd, and bounces off Atlanta player, still in the zone, back over to Hurd. Then it's clear of the zone again, and Collender's out of the box. Picked up by the Komets, Igor Chibriev.
Let's see him move now.
Flipped in on the Atlanta defense, and now the Atlanta Knights dump it down to Grant Richison. 4-on-4 skating situation. Loxo, center ice. Backhands it over to Chibriev. Loxo gets it back. Behind the net, over to Chibriev.
Oh,
nice
I like
pass
that.
off the point. Over to Richison, missed the pass. Keeps it in. Loxo in the corner.
Good face up there. We'll take it there. I'll take it.
And it comes loose. Chibriev behind the net, right through the crease.
What a centering pass, Tim.
And now Atlanta finally has some power play time. Here he goes, and Reddick, the big save. Look out, right there it is, and they clear it. Woo, anxious moment there.
A little scary.
6:20 left, and that's the onside pass. Drop back to Callender. Couldn't get the stick
no
on it.
hooking.
Shin behind the net in his own zone. Up the ice it goes. Chin, right wing pass. Here goes Boyce. Wide right side. Boyce! Oh, what a gosh. I can't believe
Throw a
that.
saddle on him. Holy mackerel. Yeah, a little bit.
We're gonna have a hold on this one. Boyce just went flying down the right wing side.
I tell you what, Tim, his wheels were going.
Boyce and Chin both went into the boards pretty hard.
And Chin went in a little bit late. Amsa just played a tape. Did anybody get the number of that truck?
So Cassidy having a long discussion with Jock Callender about what's going on, and then Jock is the captain, so he can talk to the ref. If the ref lets him.
If he wants to, yeah.
So Gruhl's going to go in the box for the Komets. And it sure is taking a long time to get the penalties figured out tonight. Stefan Richer gets 2 minutes on a hold.
Former NHLer.
That's right. I was just thinking, was he with the Rangers?
That was Richter.
Oh yeah, Mike Richter was the goaltender, right. Stefan Richer. Can't think of the name. I bet Pat Stelly knows it. He's way out the other end of the building. Can't tell me. 28-13 shots on goal in favor of the Komets. 6 minutes left in the second period in the K's, and Atlanta, undefeated Atlanta, tied at 2 apiece. And so the Komets on a even-handed situation, 4-on-4 for 20 seconds yet. Then they will have a power play. Dumped into the zone. Chin. Into the zone, and now what are they going to have called? Offsides?
A little late.
Collender and Jay were looking at each other. As we get the shot from the Goody camp down there in upper section 3.
What do you call that, Tim? The Goody cam.
The Goody cam. The Goody thrill cam. Folks, if you haven't noticed, we got 3 cameras set up tonight. Ricky Spallone on center ice. Kurt Swenson down in section 11 working the camera. Pat Stelty at the control board. And Mark Gavart at the goodie cam in section 3.
Nice
icing.
Poke.
And the staffer tonight, Eric Molberg from ACPL Channel 10, your access channel.
Eric Molberg, the head cheese for the night.
Eric Molberg, who has challenged City Council to a one-on-one hand wrestling contest at Channel 10 for the balance of the budget that they took for the bicentennial celebration. Wasn't that nice of City Council? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good old Mark. Never mind, I'm not going to get into it.
We don't want to mention any names, but you never see him at the City Council meetings, even though he is a City Councilman. Oh, well.
Well, it's like they couldn't throw a beer tent or something like for a couple nights and then they get the money up.
Next stoppage of play, I'll talk a little bit further about that. And they're talking about Jock right now.
Whoa, heads up.
And did that catch anybody down there in lower 2? I guess they're okay. Souvenir. Thank you, Jim Amstutz, for that plug. As a matter of fact, Heroes and Friends, I'll give you a little program note on that here in just a second. Ooh, almost went out of play again. Komets have a power play for 1:07 yet. This game is tied at 2 apiece. Atlanta makes the control pass back down into the Fort Wayne zone, back to get it. Grant Richison takes a check from Vincelette, former ICE member Vincelette. And here goes Kelly Hurd. Back around behind the net, Scott Gruhl off the boards. Back out to the point, cross point to Kocur. He feeds a quick one in, and rebound comes right out. I'm impressed with this goaltender Atlanta has, this Littman. I like him. Kocur, couldn't quite get the wind up. Look out. Down there in lower 14. No damage done, but on November the 4th, folks, that's a Wednesday evening, 5 p.m. on Sue Tilbury's Heroes and Friends. It'll be youth hockey night with Mark Bankson and special guests. So tune in at 5 o'clock, November 4th, Heroes and Friends with Sue Tilbury and Mark Bankson. I was going to tell you they had a poll in the News Sentinel last night that asked the question, should the cable funds be diverted to fund the city's bicentennial? And they took 100 calls. 97% of you folks out there, and God bless you, said no.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, I wish I'd have known about that.
It would have been 98%, right?
Yep.
Kind of a sore subject with me. Of course, if you talk to the politicians, they'll make it sound glossy, folks, like nobody's being ripped off.
Oh.
But the truth of the matter is, if you subscribe to cable TV through Comcast, a certain portion of that money you pay each month is going to the bicentennial celebration. What about the rest of the people that don't? As play goes on, it's going to come all the way back down to Dupuis. Center ice pass. Kocur will get it for the Komets. We got 3:40 left, second period, and this game is all tied up. Both sides finally at equal strength. Looks like a lot of bodies out there now. Falling down on the play. Hey, here goes Igor Chibriev. He shoots and scores!
Well, good for him, Tim. Yes, he's happy. As far as I know, that's his first goal in the Ian Boyce and Igor give the old headbutt, which was real popular for the last couple of years when some of the players scoring goals. Well, he's a real heads-up hockey player. You've seen it, Tim, and he makes some really fantastic plays. He centered the puck just moments ago from the corner and went right across the slot, right across the front of the goal mouth. And it's good to see him capitalize on an opportunity there.
Igor Chibriev picks up his first goal of the year. It's 3-2 Komets. Way to go, Igor.
That's nice.
that said assisting on the unassisted goal. And Chibriev hauled
Oh,
down.
yes, thank you.
And penalty call to Maltese.
That was a stupid play.
That was dumb on the part
Steve
of
Maltese,
Maltese.
former Kalamazoo wing. It wasn't even close to the play, Tim.
That's
Puck was
right.
50 feet away, and Maltese decides to take Igor out of
what you call a dumb penalty.
very dumb.
So Maltese in the box. Komets on the power play. 2:58 left. Second period of play. 3-2 Komets. Shots on goal 29-13 favor the Komets.
See where the face-off is. It'd be a great time to get another goal, Tim. Go up 4-2 going into the third period. You say you got to have the upper hand on. Oh, look at the miss.
Yeah, get the tomahawk chop. Let me take this opportunity real quick, folks, to say that if you do not appreciate your money going from your Comcast cable bill each month to fund the city's bicentennial, nobody said the bicentennial is not important, but it's really kind of unfair if anybody else doesn't have to pay their fair share. So if you don't like that, why don't you call your city councilman and just kind of let them know you don't like it.
And it does have an effect on common hockey, believe me.
Yes, it does, and I might also point out that these views are my views. Hey, Gruhl with a shot blocked off. Out front,
Yes!
score! Chibriev! Chibriev again!
Oh! Yes! Unbelievable! What a storybook, Tim. He's happy. He's happy, Tim.
Chibriev, Johnny on the spot, makes the Maltese and Atlanta Knights pay for the stupid penalty that was. They paid for it where it counts, and that's on the scoreboard. 4-2 Komets, 2:42 left.
I asked Igor a little bit ago what his job was on the Komets. He says, I scored goals.
So he's learning some English. And folks, the jungle is alive and well. Whoa, McDonald made a pass out and almost intercepting. Gruhl gets an assist. Gruhl assist on Igor Chibriev, second goal of the year and second goal of the night, and the Komets are up by 2. Getting back to what we were talking about earlier about the money going to the bicentennial celebration, folks. The views expressed by tonight's announcers are their own views and do not necessarily represent the views of the Fort Wayne Komets, its management, Channel 10, or any other supporting group. The views expressed by me are my views. So if you got a problem with that, call me. I'll talk to you.
And his views are my views.
Well, you got to put up with both of us then.
That's right.
Shooting, nice save, look out, lower 7.
Nice, easy fly ball in the stands.
No damage done, and hit Brad Stouffer right in the head. So it couldn't hurt anybody. There we go, Twister. Lower 27. Young Elvis yet to make his appearance. A little short dance by the Twister.
Well, it's the first time we've had something to dance about, Tim.
Yeah.
Since
And look here, watch Voice Motor in there. Look at that. Whoa, Kocur and somebody else are going to get it. Kocur. Is he pointing at the other guy? Nope, just Kocur. And what are we going to get? Kocur skating around a little bit. And the penalty call is going to go against Corey and nothing to Atlanta, although they were jousting back and forth.
Well, Kocur is way deep in there, and how do you ever get, stuck in there that quick?
Well, the guy was holding him. 2-minute minor, roughing to Kocur. 1:41 left in the second period. 31-15 shots on goal.
Well, he'll be back. That's a favorite saying of Mark Gavart. He'll be back.
You all right?
It's not working, huh? Now it's working. Ooh, that's nice right there.
And the play at center ice. Chin. Komets shorthanded. Kollender, who has a Stanley Cup championship ring on his finger from last year's Pittsburgh Penguins.
That just didn't mean much in training camp.
That's true. Reddick clears it out to the side. And picking it up.
No hook.
Dupuis. He looks around. Feeds it through. That'll be offside. Just slightly, huh? So hopefully, folks, you can tune in tonight, Wednesday, 8 o'clock, and we will have a rerun of last week's Comet Corner with Bob Chase. Very interesting gentleman. We sat and talked to Bob for an hour and 10 minutes after we went off the air. We could have talked, I'm sure, for hours more.
Yeah, we really got to think about that, Tim, having an old-timer get together and just
let it all hang out.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Very interesting. I could sit around and listen to these guys talk all night, and I wouldn't have to say a word. Here we go. Less than a minute left in the period into the Fort Wayne zone. 1:11 left on the Comet penalty. It comes out to the point. Boyce out there harassing. Look out. Down goes the man. Atlanta has it to get somebody off the side of the net. Goes in behind the Fort Wayne goal, and right back out through the slot it goes and out to the Atlanta zone with 30 seconds left. 4-2 the score in favor of Fort Wayne. We got a blue liner down here, Gretzky.
Not
into the zone. Oh, nice pass back to the point. Winds up, shoots, and Reddick loses track of it, and it's wide. And Reddick lost his stick. Reddick does not have his goal stick. And I don't think some of them know it. Now he's got it back. Okay, Reddick's got his stick back, and that's it. End of the second period. And the Komets come flying back with two power play goals by Chin and Davidson. And then Igor Chibriev takes his shoulder and goes right in and gets his 2 goals. So it's 4-2 in favor of the Komets at the end of 2. Total shots on goal through the second period. 31 for the K's, 16 for the Atlanta Knights, and we will be back for third period action. This is your access channel. Let's keep it that way, folks. ACPL Channel 10.
Carmela Maria Fuentes learned some pretty important things at school today. Things that could make her life a lot happier. Thanks to teaching tools developed by the American Heart Association, Carmela learned all about her heart, about how it sounds, how it feels, even what to eat to keep it healthy.
Grandma!
Lessons learned in the laboratory are now lessons for your children.
You want to feel my heart, Grandma?
You can help prevent heart disease. We can tell you how.
Whenever you see an emergency, any kind of an emergency, calm down and think. Go to the nearest phone. If it's a payphone, you won't need any money.
Oh, thanks.
Dial 911 or the operator. A dispatcher downtown will answer your call.
911 emergency? Hello, 911 emergency?
Tell them who you are.
My name is Willie Smith.
And what you saw.
I saw a house with a lot of smoke coming out of it.
Tell them where.
It's at 617 Washington Boulevard.
Wait. Don't hang up the phone. The dispatcher might have some questions.
Is there anyone in the house?
I'm not sure. I didn't see anyone.
What phone number are you calling from?
The phone number is 402-9002.
Okay, we'll be there soon. Goodbye.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Wait. Always leave the telephone off the hook. you make a 911 call, the computers help the dispatchers decide what trucks to send.
Reported house fire, smoke coming from the window, 617 Washington Boulevard. For Squad 1, Pump 1, Pump 11, DC 9, Pump 9, Ladder 9. Reported house fire, smoke coming from the window, 617 Washington Boulevard, 1635.
Your firefighters, just a call away.
As to yet, they still are Atlanta Knights.
Don't start doing that to me, Tim.
What's that? Talking before
Like that.
I should? Yes. Jinxed a couple of shutouts on O'Neill a couple of years ago, didn't I? So both sides are equal strength.
Whoa!
And it's right there in the crease. Atlanta throws it back in behind the net. Callender back out over here on the near boards. Lafreniere.
Oh, that's over. Okay.
Boy, I just got chewed out by Judy Morton, too, for saying on TV that she was afraid of heights. She's not really afraid of heights, folks. She just doesn't like ladders. Hello, folks down there in the stands. Welcome to Channel 10 Hockey. And who's that?
Oh, Elvis.
Hey, a new piece of equipment he's got.
Young Elvis.
That is Dan Herber, folks, if you want to know his real name.
Bishop Lowers boy.
And the Komets break it out. Boyce fires it off the ankle of, whoa, what a shot. Comes all the way around, Callender controls it, gets it back over, and Davidson picks it up at center ice. Back into the Atlanta zone it goes. Stefan Richer. Darn, where did he play? Can't think of it, Randy. That's got me stumped.
Oh, I could be wrong. I was thinking,
Canadians?
no.
I can see Pat down there right now. I know who it was. Here he goes, Elvis, and lower, or upper section 1 comes down. Elvis in section 1. Somebody, there you go. Look at that cape, would you? There he goes. Takes the cape off. A young Elvis, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
He's even got a microphone now.
Danny Herber. Need a longer timeout in between to get him to do a whole song sometime. Callender a shot wide of the Fort Wayne net. off the side of the net, kicked back into the slot area. Backhanded high, and Reddick gloves it down and hangs on, doesn't even give up a rebound there. So 18:07 left, 4-2 K's.
31-16, Tim, starting into the third period, shots on goal.
Yeah, quite a spread. Komets looking pretty good tonight.
Well, they've got their moments, that's for sure. And if it wasn't for Igor, we'd still be tied up. Igor is being somewhat of a capitalist now on his opportunities.
And I don't blame him. Oh! And offside.
But Chin about ripped his knee apart on that one, too.
And for the first time in a while, I heard old Leather Lungs working things out down there.
Yeah, I did. That's over there at 14, hanging above the Fury sign. Not a bad crowd tonight, Tim.
I'm guessing, I told Joe 7. I guess I'm going to have to stick with that. What do you say, or do you know?
No, I had no idea. Well, I got an idea. It's not a verified idea. I mean, like I didn't go down and, oh, okay.
I'll bet you did.
No, I didn't.
We don't have anything riding on it tonight anyhow, do we?
No.
Like
No.
my car title for your car title?
I'm not sure he gets a rotten deal on that one.
I can tell you who would. It'd be you. Unless you like classic cars, folks. I got a gem. The original car that I had that was really the good car was sold to me by Randy Markham right here.
Whoa!
Look out. Ratushny takes a hit, and his man gets the worst of it. I think the Komets come down with Laxo, and it's kept in the zone by Chin. And interference galore.
Jeez.
Unbelievable, and nothing called. Did you see that? He had his stick all over Laxo.
Well, it's interference because he passed the puck to Chin. Chin touched the puck, and then he was held off the puck. So that was a good call, Tim.
Back down into the Atlanta zone. And Boyce goes in, throws a nice little check, and he's going to get it for Atlanta. Sean Rivers. At center ice, Richison. Down goes Boyce. Did Stefan Richer play for Montreal, Rick? If you can get an answer from Pat, nod your head.
I don't think so.
No bio on the night, son.
I think it's real close to Stefan Richter, but I'm thinking he played in the old in the Denver team in the IHL.
That's true.
And I'm thinking that's where.
Well, I know
the spelling is so close. I think that's where we're getting mixed up a little bit, Tim.
A lot of hockey fans that watch Channel 10 hockey know the answer to that, because a lot of them out there know everything about hockey. Believe you me.
I just talked to 4 of them.
There's some fans out there that know it all. Who the guys played with, where they're from, what their goals were last year. I mean, incredible. Play goes on in the Fort Wayne zone. Backhanded around the boards to Gruhl from Kocur to Lucic.
Oh.
And Chibriev on the ice tonight. I would love to see this young man get a hat tonight. Into the zone, shot to Bounder, and it lays there. Look out, and coming in to save the day will be Lucic in the corner. And it's flipped back out to center ice. Making the play on it. Lucic in his own zone, brings it out, passes it up to Chin. Chin hauled down, penalty call.
Oh, that's a weak call, I thought that's a weak one.
Well, I don't know. He had his stick on his feet, and he went down, and he's going to buy it.
Chinner was doing some cutting. Well, one of the last games in here, I saw Gruhl going down, hitting the blue line, cutting across, and the man had his stick flat on the ice and did not move it, two-handed, you know.
Stefan Richer, our man, goes in.
And Gruhl went down, but there was no call made, and I was really surprised there.
Well, I'll tell you, overall tonight, as far as I can tell, Randy, we still got 15 minutes left to go, but Cassidy's doing a fair job.
I don't even want to say it. I despise him so much, I can't even, the words will not come out of my mouth, Tim.
Well, that's the switch.
See my lips go, nothing comes out.
And the face-off goes to the Knights. Sean Rivers motors it out down to the Fort Wayne zone. Reddick will intercept it back there behind the goal.
I'm thinking Rivers was with Phoenix at one time. I can't recall.
And Chin drops it over to Gruhl. Looking around.
Oh, good
power play. Oh, Scott, nice move. Gets it over to Dave Smith. Smith back out to Bob J. He winds up, and the rebound just jumped over Scotty's stick, or he had a wide open net. Chin took a heck of a hit. Gets right back up there. He's a tough little cookie, isn't he?
Oh, yes. If you had 4 other brothers, you'd be that way too.
That's right. In behind the net, gets around Lippman. Dave Smith puts it right back behind the goal line, fired around the board. Richison intercepts it at the point. He backhands it into the corner. Looking for it back there. Gruhl tries to get it to Smith. It's up along the near boards. Who's going to get it? Gruhl goes in behind and takes a high stick. Lined up by Jay, goes a little bit wide, and it's going to be picked up by Atlanta. And breaking out is Tim Berglund. That name sounds familiar too.
Sure does.
And where did he play? Do you remember?
Can't tell you.
I know it was in the eye though. Breaking through almost was Hurd. Comes all the way back out to center ice. Lucic. Lead pass. Oh,
nice
hey, look at this play. Hurd winds up, shoots.
Oh, what a
save.
shot.
You know who Lippman reminds me of? I just figured it out. Ray LeBlanc. He likes that same style.
Yeah, the butterfly.
Yes, a lot of the same style. Good save by Lippman. 32-17 shots on goal. 13:39 left, and you can see right there, folks, on your Magic scoreboard, 4 for the home Komets and 2 for the visiting Atlanta Knights.
Yeah, Tim, you're right. He doesn't look like a 4 goal against average type goalie. Looks like a 3.25.
Yes.
But no, you're right there. I think he looks real good tonight. The last 2 goals he had on were just really didn't have much of a chance on.
And Komets on the power play for another 18 seconds. Back to McDonald. And this is where they wanted to use McDonald at. He flips one in. Rebound lays out there, and Atlanta clears it over, and it's going to be kept in by Lucic.
Oh, unbelievable.
Good play by Carey. Carey Lucic takes a shot. Deflects off an Atlanta player against the near boards, and fighting for it. Cleared down the length of the rink, and the penalty has expired to Atlanta. Both sides are equal strength.
God,
oh, gee, did you
keep
see that
the speed
pass?
Down a little bit.
That was a shot almost.
Yeah, really.
There goes Davidson. He stops, pulls up. He's got it.
Oh!
Boyce couldn't quite get his stick on it. Oh, back to Boyce, didn't see it. And here comes Atlanta. 2-on-2 down into the Fort Wayne zone. Guy Dupuis will go back, and he plays it off the glass. Gretzky tries to leave it, and he does. And no, Reddick, a nice save with the rebound.
2-on-1, 2-on-1. Get him up there.
Dupuis and Boyce onside. Fed across. Look at this. Boyce gets it anyhow.
Point man.
Breaking into the corner. Hurd goes after it. Both sides equal strength. Lippema and a whole bunch of other people in there. Igor. Oh, almost had his hat. Close call.
Oh, what an impressive move with a stick.
He deserved a hat trick.
I'll tell you.
And all the way down on goal, Lippman kicks it back out, picked up by Lippema. Kind of a weak clearing pass, goes to center ice. Chibriev back over to Richer. Richer back on the Fort Wayne defense for Tuzny. Off of Kocur's skate. Tuzny drops it off, and it comes back to Bob J. Up to the center ice line, and who's going to get it? Right back into the Fort Wayne zone it goes, and giving chase, Dan Ratuzny. He's a well-built young man.
Oh, he is a rock. Come on, boys.
And getting it is Bob J. Around the boards it goes, clears out to Chibriev, and watch this. Nice pass. It was. Look at it. There goes Laxo, 1-on-3, but it's cleared back into the corner, and Atlanta will come up with it. Sean Rivers. Here we go. Into the Fort Wayne zone. Chasing it down is Ben Sillette. Behind you there, Pokey. Look out. Jeez. Ben Sillette tries a shot real wide. going after it, McDonald. And Kocur will clear it down the ice. Going after it is Smith, and the goaltender wins the race, but Smith gets around there.
Smart. Go for the puck.
And Smith lost his stick. Here comes Atlanta. 10:30 left in the game. Nice play to Maltais, and Chin and Dupuis both knocked him right off the puck. Here comes Dave Smith. Fires it into the zone.
Well, he only had one glove, Tim. It's really tough to handle the stick and control the puck with one glove. It's just, doesn't seem like it'd be that much. There's just that little piece of material between your hands and the stick, but it just takes you off balance just that little bit.
Look out.
Oh, high
stays in play. Hollander checked off the puck. Bertuzny clears it around the glass to the left point. Kept in by Atlanta. Both sides equal strength, and breaking out is Kelly Hurd. He could have a breakaway. He goes in, got the angle. Lippman, a good chest save. And it didn't give a rebound up. Lippman, I like this kid.
3 players, Tim, from Atlanta hustling back, back checking. They knew it was going to be trouble with Kelly Hurd's pretty elusive. Didn't quite get the shot off he wanted.
And we're looking at Junior
Ubriaco,
former coach of the Milwaukee Admirals. And he was also, did he not coach the French team in the Olympics?
Played for Chicago Blackhawks, and yeah, I think you're right there, Tim.
McDonald a shot, deflected wide of the Atlanta net. Kevin will chase it down. McDonald.
Oh, it was the Italian team, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
If he was coaching the French team, it'd be Uvuele or something, wouldn't it?
Kelly Hurd, center ice, tips it right back into the Atlanta zone. 9:10 left in the third period to play. Komets with a 2-goal lead, and folks, that's not safe in hockey.
Oh, absolutely not.
I would sure like to see Chibriev get an insurance goal.
What a great deal for him.
And tomorrow night, these same 2 teams right back here at action in Memorial Coliseum, the Atlanta Knights and the Fort Wayne Komets. A 2-game homestand for the K's against Atlanta. And this definitely would be a big booster for the Komets if they can get 2 victories over these guys.
That's right, Tim. It means a lot. You're home in front of your home fans. It gets people more confidence in you. A lot of people ask me about Phil Berger, and he's just not ready for him right now. And I think coming in here after playing 60 games last year was the big key.
Whoa, right out front. Oh, it lays right there. A rebound shot.
And who was that, Tim?
It didn't go in.
2 shots by Igor, man.
Yes. I'll tell you, with each shift, it looks like Igor just picks up a little more confidence each time. You know it?
Yes, you're right.
And playing with the puck with a stick above the shoulder. Happened to see Michelle Krager back in the Coliseum. She moved to South Bend for a while and said she couldn't stand it up there without hockey.
I think she said, take that baked potato and stuff it. Something like that.
I guess that would be all right.
Pretty girl. Good to see her back in Fort Wayne. Need more pretty women in this place.
Oh, I don't know if we can stand any more than what we got.
I tell you, there's a lot of good-looking girls at these hockey games. Not that this is what somebody.
Yeah, but they can't play goal, right, Randy?
You got that right. Tomorrow on our Fat Guys on Sports, we've got 2 lady sports writers.
Who are they?
I'm going to have my hands filled.
Which ones?
Monica Denny and Amy Middleton.
And who's serving lunch tomorrow?
Ooh, yeah, tomorrow it is what is it?
Red River.
Red River, thank you.
I'm not even connected with the show, folks, and I know who the heck's giving him lunch. No sauteed city food.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
I can tell. In from his own net, Richison plays it out to center ice. Vincelette feeds it right back in, but there'll be an offsides at the Fort Wayne line. 8 minutes, 6 seconds left. And who are we looking at here?
So I got McDonald and Jean Boulin.
Right wing. Penalty minutes from Boulin? None yet. Kevin McDonald came to us from the Phoenix Roadrunners, was the captain for the last 2 or 3 years out there. 26 years old. So he's not a rookie, folks. He's a veteran.
Kind of unusual, you know it, Tim? You see something like that, but that means that I'm not sure what his age is, but you're looking at a guy that's maybe getting up in a couple years, and your parent club maybe has no more room for you, and you know, you're replaced. This was nice about having a free agency.
And on the other end of the spectrum, if you've got mega bucks like Milwaukee people in San Diego, buy your way into the Turner Cup.
Well, you know, you can pay a lot of money for these players, but if they don't gel together, you have a lot of big pockets with a lot of money stuffed in them. Sometimes they just don't turn left or turn right correctly. It's, you know, buying the talent's fine, but if they don't gel, they just don't gel.
Well, I'll tell you, some of the fans expressed concern whether or not Fort Wayne is safe in the IHL if the cities keep getting bigger and the salaries keep getting bigger. So, I don't know.
Well, very honestly, I'm almost one of those.
Look out, right in front. Reddick makes a save and hangs on.
Hey, good misdirection shot by Jacques Collender. I think it's a little more satisfaction of throwing the puck in the net there after the whistle.
Go ahead, Randy. Talk about what you were talking about earlier, though, about your fear of...
Well, you know, Fort Wayne is next to the smallest team facility-wise in the IHL, Kalamazoo being the smallest. We are probably the most reasonable tickets right now.
Yes.
And I know Mike and Dave and Steve and Bill, they're all trying to, you know, keep the price down. They have a limited staff, and everybody wears a lot of hats, and there's nothing wrong with that too.
Well, you know, I think if we can keep bringing them in here, and the attendance hangs right around the 7,000 sellout mark, I think they'll be okay. But you can't be going out like San Diego did last year and paying Sean Burke $250,000 just to play 7 regular season games and then get beat 4 straight in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, it's idiotic.
Yeah.
Look out! Oh, they had him going the wrong way, and it went wide on the left side. Atlanta trying to get that goal, and they couldn't get it through that time. Collender with it. Collender up along the boards, and he gives it off to look out right out front, scored. You can see that one coming. Collender gets the goal. A good goal. Reddick didn't have a chance.
Well, Kelly Hurd was right on him, but Collender, you cannot let that guy go.
He is good.
All the time.
Say what you want about him, but he is a good hockey player.
Oh, that's exactly.
4-3 Ks with 6:45 left in the third period, and it's nail bite time now. And Eric Malberg turns around and says, "Is that worth 6 points?" Just kidding. Eric knows the game. Chibriev to Laxo. Here they go into the Atlanta zone. Laxo pulls up, stops, tries to get it around behind the net. Chibriev picks it up right out front, but there's nobody there. Here comes Atlanta. And center ice. Going to be play off Richison. Richison over to Dupuis. Dupuis to Chibriev. He tips it down into the Atlanta zone. 6:15 left in this game. Atlanta only down by 1. And we get ourselves an exciting finish now. What was he thinking? Playing the puck with a stick above the shoulder. That was weird. Passed it over to his defensive teammate, and he just watched it go by. Well, folks, you know, the IHL is a changing league. It's nothing like it was just a few short years ago. It's a big city outfit now. Las Vegas wanting to come in next year. Sacramento, Denver rumored to be in the picture in the not too immediate future, right? Or two.
So they say Denver, Las Vegas, Sacramento. It seems almost endless, Tim.
It's going to get to the point where they're going to have so many West Coast teams that are out there far enough. I think maybe they ought to consider the East and the Conference and the Western Conference, like they used to do in the NHL, not playing any games against each other during the regular season.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think it's not fair to the fans. I think right now we're only going to see San Diego in here once.
That's right.
And I'd like to see it that way at least.
Well,
whoa, hello.
Nice hit put on Smith, but he maintained his balance. Goes back down into the Atlanta zone. Fired in, Reddick gloves it down. Well, just the other night, San Diego. Thursday and Friday, look out, nobody there!
Unbelievable.
They didn't score. Incredible. Kept in by Atlanta. Back in the goal, Reddick's knocked over the side by his own man, right out front, and it clears the zone. I can't believe they did not score.
Neither can they.
Chin knocks it into the crowd, and who we got? Chin looking at somebody.
Vincelette.
Yeah. But at any rate, San Diego, on those games out there, with those high-priced people they got out there, they had 3,900 or something was their attendance. And there's the man, Young Elvis.
Also won that Elvis contest this last summer downtown.
Young Elvis going to Las Vegas in June for winning that contest. And he better save some of his money to gamble with instead of buying all those clothes.
Oh! I can't believe he didn't call that. Steve Maltz, just big two-hander over Davidson.
No, they didn't call it. Maltz knocked out. Oh, they can't believe that. And knocked down again is the Callender. Here comes Kelly Hurd, drops it back. Look at this, Davidson a backhand. Wide, and Lippman got a piece of it. Callender, oh, nice play by Lucic. Kept a breakaway from going. Good play, carry. Lippman just got a piece of that last shot. Callender. Into the zone he goes and puts the hug on Dupuis. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game, and the Komets up by 1, and I expect Atlanta to put the pressure on.
Well, I'll tell you, this is where I think Ubriaco might have wasted that timeout, Tim, as I said in the first period.
That's right, good point. That's a very good point, Randy. That's fired into the zone. Lippman makes the play, and he passes it out the right wing side. Tipped out to center ice, back on the Fort Wayne defense, Dupuis. Dupuis at center ice, Kocur. Here goes Corey. He's got Chibriev breaking the right side. Igor's got the puck. Fires right into the crease, and Igor goes after the rebound. Look at the kid hustle.
Oh, it'd be nice to get him one.
And into the corner it goes. Gretzky. Gretzky, a centering pass. In behind the net. They crash the net, and nobody home to get the pass. And Smith backhands it out, and it's
all right.
all the
I'll
way
take
back
that
down,
any
and
day.
we'll have an icing call against the Komets with 3:16 left for 3 Ks.
What the heck? Spend a half hour with Bob Chase, he starts sounding like.
I wouldn't be ashamed of that. Guy is a legend.
I'll tell you, Tim, anymore, we talked about this league, anymore, the only time these guys run the bus are from the rink to the airport. You know, that's the truth out west.
That's right.
That's the only way those guys can get around is flying. East Coast, those guys never see an airplane, except when it's going home.
Yeah.
As you're on the bus for...
Whoa, what a hit, Gruhl. And he's going to get called for a board.
I'd say
that's
high
stick. That's going to be a 5-minute, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think? Oh, he wants to go after Scott.
Oh, let him go.
Get the number of that truck. Yes, sir.
I just hope he's not cut.
And how much time is he going to get? Gruhl goes to the box.
Either that or he's out. He's gone.
He might be getting a double minor too. I don't know. We'll have to see. If he goes towards the hallway there, we'll know.
Well, look at
Sims a little upset. Yeah. Double minor. 4-minute high stick and double minor to go. So we will be shorthanded the remainder of the game, and that gives Atlanta the chance they wanted. So Amstutz plays Looney Tunes, folks.
The thing I like about Cassie, Tim, there's just too much time between decisions here. I mean, he's over there looking at the clock, and he's not showing good authority as far as I'm concerned.
The rap I've had on Cassidy, though, one time...
he wouldn't listen to anybody, is what you're saying.
Well, he talks too much.
Yeah.
If you're going to be an official, you make your decision, you make the
it.
call, get away from it.
Whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
Now what's he doing? See, this is good as the timeout, Tim.
Yeah,
right
sure
now.
it is. But you don't have to explain yourself. You got that red armband on. What you say goes. There we go. I missed it by 41.
I said 6,891.
Well, I beat you. By 41, I missed.
You're not going to argue the fact I didn't even say a number, are you?
Okay. That's 2 glasses of water you owe me now. Okay, folks, hang on to your seats. We've got 2:59 left, and the Komets shorthanded the rest of the way out, and more than likely, if they don't score early, the goalie will come out, and they'll have a 2-man advantage down there, so look out. Here comes Richison. Plays it off the glass, comes all the way back out to the point, kept in there by the Atlanta Knights.
We can ice him as much as we want all night long.
Yes, we can ice the rest of the way out.
Richison just used his muscle in there.
Yeah, put a little hold on the guy. Dan goes back in front of the net. Geez, we got ourselves a scrum going on down there in the corner. That'll kill some time off. All the way around, Richison will chase it down. Here he gets his stick on it, and he sends it down the ring. Lippman will head man it. Komets make a change. Lafreniere in, and Lucic covers him up. Malda out in front, and where is it? Backhanded down the ice.
Hey, Ian Boyce, here's a race.
And the goalie wins the race. Comes off to Davidson off the boards. Komets can kill a little more time. Dump it back in on the defense. Couldn't make it past the zone. Good hustle by Davidson. Got a nice poke check on it. Malta is being harassed by Davidson. Komets doing a good job. From Stefan Richer to the line. Fired around behind the Fort Wayne net, picking it up along the far boards, and Boyce gets it and sends it down. 1:30 left in the game, folks. Komets shorthanded, don't forget that. They can't call a timeout. Atlanta cannot call a timeout. They burned that up early. Callender takes a little shove, and who's going to get the puck? Whoa, a nice hit by Kocur.
It's over the line.
It does clear the line. Back out to center ice. Who's it going to? Reddick. Fired around the boards, and it gets out. And who's going to get it? Kocur comes up with it.
That's all right.
Wheels it right down into the zone.
They got to get. There's plenty of time yet, Tim.
I know it.
The goaltender can come out.
And
He's going to be coming.
He's going to be playing about the blue line. They send it down into the Fort Wayne corner. This would give Atlanta a 2-man advantage. It clears the zone again. He'll have to stay in for a little bit.
Hey, you got to gamble,
seconds.
Tim. They got to bring him out now.
Yes, they do.
They've got to. They've got to gamble.
And what are we going to have called? An off. What's that? Outside the zone. Offsides. Good. Now.
I think Ubriaco is going to have to. I would pull him now.
36 seconds left, or you might as well.
Whether we had control of the puck or not, what are you going to do? You going to lose by 2 or you going to lose by 1? Or are you going to tie it up?
So the Komets I'm not going to say it yet. 36 seconds away.
Ubriaco just crying as he took that timeout. You know what you got to do?
I got a few ideas.
Change goaltenders. That's what I do.
Who? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if
extra
you,
time.
Yeah. It's legal, but he comes out.
Now, this is smart by Gino Briaco, the Atlanta coach. A lot of experience.
You know him pretty well, too, don't you?
I had a beverage with him in a Detroit establishment.
I see. You also know Doug Wickenheiser real well.
Yeah.
Playing for Peoria now. Doc Callender has it. And Jack puts it into the Fort Wayne zone.
What a wild bounce.
All the way around the board. It goes.
Yes.
It gets out. It gets all the way down to the behind the line.
Now they got to put pressure on him. Colin Chin's the man back there.
20 seconds left. The net is empty. Two-man advantage for Atlanta. 16 seconds left. Komets on the verge of handing Atlanta their first loss of the year. 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
And it clears the zone.
That's
goes
gonna
back
be it.
down, and that's going to do it. 6, 5, 4. Atlanta's going to lose their first game of the year. That's the hockey game. The Komets win it. Yes. And Atlanta goes down to its first defeat of the hockey season at the hands of the Fort Wayne Komets. 4-3, and the Komets had to kill off a two-man disadvantage there in the last 36 seconds when they pulled their goaltender out.
Well, it wasn't a real pretty win, Tim, but it was one to go down the books.
We'll take it as a home win. All right. Igor Chibriev gets the Player of the Game award, and justly so. Congratulations, Igor. How do you say congratulations in Russian?
That's good.
So the Komets win.